Hello Zidane and welcome back to Terraformental. Let's just go back. Oh, probably I stop doing that. Yeah, there we go. As we go down the bottle of water, you consider your next move. If you can reach Sentorini faster, you'll have more time to explore before it's destroyed again. Maybe you can even find a way to prevent it from happening. Yeah, we're gonna need to go faster and probably get the generator on the stuck on the rover. Well, get the supplies first, and I think we need to do it twice. Then we do full rover repair. Get the air tanks, load generator. I do want to see if we can get through all of the crates. But yeah, if we have the generator on us, we don't really need to be bothering with the with a lot of the other stuff. Oh, you removed the power coupler for the life support system, belatedly realizing that the carbon filters hadn't actually failed yet. Then again, with how little time they had left, there wasn't much point putting the couplers back in now. Yeah, we're going so fast that it can't even go all the way down. Well, let's do gather supplies first. Let's do install generator on the rover. Yes, because I'm gonna need that to get to Santorini. So I'm gonna try to skip a lot of stuff. Because we need to be kind of quick to go to Santorini, and we need more power than we can actually get early on. Yeah, so now it's hard locked. I'm pretty sure you can't remove it, but that's why we got the message. Yeah, everything's ready. Let's go outside. So it takes 4 minutes from this location. So we're better off going to Lorien. Get the fuel. So we can actually power the generator when necessary. Yeah, we probably don't even need the protein bars. So I could mostly skip for now. Just get the outside resources and just skip Lorien altogether. Because the only reason why you would want to go in there is for the base resources, so like food, water. And the water recycler we're not getting this time, because we can't fit it. There we go. Yeah, so this skips all of it. There's Lost Rover. Get the supplies from outside. I think this is the one I need. Yeah. Yeah, that gives us the fuel capsules. And then we can go drive to the dam immediately. Yeah, so if I put fuel in there, will it generate more fuel or more power than it can actually store and waste the fuel? That I don't know. Yeah, you could easily just add it when it's was low on power. You look across the desert at the border or to the rocky region that leads to Sentorini, wondering what new mysteries you'll uncover this time. It's still gonna take a few minutes to get through though. Let's add fuel to the generator. So now it should start restoring. Even though we're using 2 power a second, we're generating 4. Full at 1 minute. And this doesn't tell me how long I have. It's raining quickly though. And once we've done this a few times, we might be able to go through it faster. The consistent background noise of the mobile generator stutters for a few seconds, then it abruptly stops as the fuel capsule runs out. Then we can add fuel again. We have more than enough fuel for this, so might as well. Yeah, we're way ahead on the curve now. Yeah, mobile generator went offline again. Kind of intentional. Yeah, water's gonna be an issue, so might want to get that crate. Unless it's just gonna skip. No, it's still saying drive to crossing. There we go. You make your way through the rocky region, emerging at the river, right close to the dam. Judging by both the time and the signal from the dam, it hasn't opened yet. Not that you have to wait for it anymore, since you have the control codes. Yeah, but that's not what I'm gonna do, because we don't have enough water supplies on us. So leave rover. Get closest crate first. I do want to know what's in the other ones though. And we have a lot of time. If we can, I'm pretty sure this gives you the water bottle. I don't think I need the electronics ones at the moment. But yeah, if we don't get this, we're gonna die of dehydration. So even with the increase, it's not enough. Yeah, that gives us 2 water bottles. Give me the blue crate first. Once we know what's in it, we can actually make a decision. But yeah, if we can find another one with food and water in it, that will help a lot. Yeah, that's an empty cell in the power coupler that we don't need, so I'm not even gonna get that. We're only like 11 minutes in and we're already at the den, by just skipping half of it. As you suspected, while you're easily able to reach the blue crate, getting it free of the various vines and roots it's tangled in takes significant work. You eventually get it out though, revealing the third letter of the facility's name printed on the side, E, popping the lid. You find some old steel tubes according to the labels on them. They're filtered, pure glacier water, safe for drinking though the portions are very small compared to what you're used to. Might make for an interesting new flavor though. Oh, it gives me 5 of them. Let's get the green crate as well. Then we know what all of these are. It still takes like a minute though. And the main reason I'm doing this is just to know what's in it. So I can plan for it, maybe take the water bottles. If there's nothing else worth it with getting, we just skip it. Yeah, the glacier water is actually drained really quickly. Even holding onto some of the roots at the riverbank, leaning out over the water and stretching as far as you can still only just touch the corner of the furthest crate with your foot. The first few times, your foot slips off and you nearly nudge it further out into the water, but eventually you manage to pull it slightly towards you. From there, it gets a lot easier. The only remaining letter of the facility name on this one is A, and it looks like it was the last one of a 6 or 7 letter name. Much like the first green crate, inside here you find 3 more water bottles. Yeah, but now we're also out of food. Return. So now we're not gonna die of dehydration, but of hunger. Most likely. Close to them. Let's see how far we can get. The den siren warns you of its impending closure shortly before the water flow is cut off and the crossing is revealed. Let's actually get the air tanks first in case we need to go outside. Let's see, cross to Sentorini. Drive up the hill. still offers the same view of the still distant facility that you remember. Yeah, let's go and see if we can actually follow the ridge. It's not even worth putting fuel in the generator, I'm pretty sure. At least not at this point. If we can get close enough to the facility, we might be able to get more supplies. But if we do the crates a few times, we might be able to make it fast enough so it's actually worth it. At least the big water bottles are worth it. The only problem is our food supplies. Yeah, we have about a minute left, so it's one of these will kill us, most likely. Takes about 30 seconds to get there now. So you'll probably take the two big ones with the bottle. Now follow your planned route to Sentorini. Driving along the top of the hill, you remain focused on the base. Suddenly drawing closer, you're able to make out more details. One of the compounds sits on a plateau above the others with no direct path to it. The second spans the width of a slope down into what looks like a quarry, while the final one lies between the two and looks like it could be some kind of barracks. Just as you reach the end of the ridge and the path begins to slope down for the final approach, you realize one of the narrow connections between the compounds is actually a tram line. Or the driver around plateau. Takes about 20 seconds. We have barely enough. Let's get to the central compound. We can always do this later. I don't think we can get inside and actually get food before we get killed by it. Takes 5 seconds, 15 seconds. Open vehicle bay door. Draw closer to the central compound. It becomes obvious that this is a barracks, the main living quarters and offices for all the people who lived in Sentorini. The vehicle bay is quite modest, after the ones Attalus and Lorien designed only for a handful of rovers, and 1 or 2 scouting aircraft, compared to their several dozen. Since you know everyone evacuated though, there should be plenty of room for your rovers in there. The only other feature of note is a small tram station on one side of the compound, but it seems designed to be accessed from inside. With your previous luck in such matters, you're pleasantly surprised when the rover easily connects to Sentorini systems and the vehicle bay door slides smoothly open and allows you access. Whatever other issues this station may be suffering from, the lack of power doesn't seem to be one of them. We have 10 seconds. Park rover in central and then we die. Oh yeah, we still need to explore. There's no way we can survive this. Well, explore barracks and die. Yep. Well, let's end the episode here. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.